everyone and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be The Verdict Is, and today we're discussing Charlotte Tilbury's luxury palette color-coded eyeshadow quad in the shade The Vintage Vamp. I am a sucker for shades like that. I just find myself to gravitate towards them every time a new quad or palette just launches. I'm drooling all over it. And every time I look at it, I just get happy. But today I just thought let's just kind of give you a full review of every single detail about it, with every single positivity and a negativity that it may or may not have. So let's just start and discuss the packaging. It looks absolutely gorgeous, really, really beautiful. Every time I look at the kind of dark burgundy-ish browny color with like the rose gold diamond in the middle with a CT, I just get happy. And then when you open it, it comes with a kind of significant mirror, and on the top of the mirror, on kind of the right side or the left side of it, there's a kind of little star carved into the mirror, which is very nice and a very cute touch. And then the quad inside looks like this. It has like a rose gold plate on top, and the colors are just divided according to 4 categories. We have Prime, which is the lightest shade in the palette. We have Enhance, which is this one right next to it. We have Pop, we have Smoke, which is the one that's underneath Enhance, and we have Pop, which is kind of a glittery one that most of her quads tend to have. So basically they go kind of according to a clockwise order. You just apply your eyeshadows according to that order. But that's obviously a suggestion. You can do whatever you want with your quad. It's yours. Feel free to, I don't know, take it camping with you if you want, which I don't think you would. So let's move on. So in terms of packaging, I just give it like 10 out of 10. It's gorgeous. The only downside to the packaging is the fact that it's just like a fingerprint magnet. As with most high-end makeup, the packaging looks beautiful, but once you touch it, you start seeing your fingerprints, and it's just kind of, it doesn't ruin the experience entirely, but it's definitely like a thing to consider. Let's talk about how well the colors coordinate with one another. I just think that there probably wasn't any better way to execute a warm vampy quad other than this one. Now, I don't know, like, I think that the gold goes exceptionally well with it, but this is just a bit of a problematic shade in my opinion, in my experience, because there is going to be a reason for it, which I will discuss later on, but it's not my favorite gold glitter in the universe. I hope that makes sense. Now, let's talk about the color intensity / pigmentation. It's amazing. Let me just swatch all of those shades. Oh, that's beautiful. So this is the Pop. Is it the Pop? Smoke, Enhance, and Prime. As you can tell, they're just so beautiful. And I'm going to give you finger swatches just to show you how freaking amazing they are. With one exception, which is the glitter again. I just don't get it. I mean, does it get any better than that? I haven't experienced, well, I have experienced something like this, but like, it's rare that I get as amazed and as excited by a quad as I am by this one. So the colors are just so beautiful and very intense. Look at that Prime shade. It's just very nice and glistening and shimmering and shiny. And in terms of the variety of pigmentation, I think that she did a fantastic job with it. The darker shades look almost on the matte side. They're not entirely matte, but they are kind of bordering on the matte side of the spectrum. And the base or the Prime is kind of sheeny and satiny and shiny and beautiful and glorious. And then of course there's the glitter, which I mean, you kind of can get the fact that I'm just not very excited about that glitter. I honestly don't think that I've used it more than twice or even once, because it's just not my favorite. The colors feel exceptionally creamy, super duper creamy, just as creamy as Tom Ford and Guerlain and Dior eyeshadows are. They are just so beautiful, and the pigmentation again is beautiful. They are super duper easy to apply and blend with those instructions, and with any instructions that you might come up with by yourself. You're not gonna get trouble just blending and making this look beautiful in your eyes. You can just close your eyes and let the eyeshadows work by themselves, and you will look absolutely fabulous with this, as long as you like colors like this one, obviously. Now, so yeah, I addressed the whole topic about kind of how easy it is to blend, and the pigmentation, and how well the colors go with one another, and the finishes. Now, I just don't think that this is the ideal everyday quad, and for someone who likes those regular brown neutrals for day to day. But if you are like me and you don't give a um about what you should wear on a day or a night, then trust me, this is something that you will appreciate a lot, because it's just so beautiful. So freaking beautiful. I have already done like two looks with this. The first one was like a first impression. I kind of followed the instruction, and the second one was like, let's go a little bit crazy and break rules and all of that sort of thing. So I really like it. The prime, enhance, and smoke are beautiful. The glitter, let's talk about the glitter for a little bit. If you have Tom Ford glitters, you know how creamy they are, you know how fine they are, you know how you can't actually feel like individual specks by themselves, because they're so fine and so soft. This feels a little bit harsher. This feels a little drier. This does not feel as creamy and as smooth as my Tom Ford glitters do, or foiled, or whatever you want to call them. This just feels drier, scratchier, may I say that word? I don't trust this around my eyes, and I have heard from a friend of mine that at least two people have gotten kind of reactions from Tilbury glitters, because they're not as finely milled as Tom Ford. That's a little disappointing, especially because like looking at it from like in the pan, it just looks very beautiful, but it doesn't apply as beautifully as it looks, which is disappointing. I mean, on my hand, it just feels like I applied cheap glitter on, rather than like a luxury glittery kind of color. So that's really disappointing in my opinion. And another thing that I wanted to address before I kind of tell you that I absolutely love this, and I highly recommend this to anyone who loves colors like this, and anyone who's looking for like an investment eyeshadow quad. Not necessarily this color, but I believe that all of her quads are just as good as this one, because this was like my random pick, and I can't be the only lucky winner who got lucky with a super duper high quality quad. But in terms of fallouts, let's talk about that. There is some fallouts to be addressed, because when you apply it with a brush, it's just a little more powdery than you would expect from the swatches that you see on my hands right now. But I mean, if you apply your eye makeup first and then kind of clean up a little bit and then apply your base, you should be absolutely fine. And also, if you tap your brush just before you touch your eyes, you should also be fine. It's not that drastic, and the fallouts are very finely milled and very easy to remove, so it's not that big of a deal, in my opinion at least. It's really beautiful. I am super happy that I have it. Yes, it's expensive. It's Tilbury. What do you expect? But if you are looking for an investment eyeshadow piece, I definitely recommend this. All of the colors except for the glitter are absolutely beautiful. They go together so nicely. You can create the most beautiful looks with it. I wear it in the summer. I wear it in the winter, spring, autumn. I don't care that these colors are kind of more, common in on the autumn and winter. I don't care, because I just love these colors. I just love them so much. So yeah, I highly, highly, highly recommend this. The verdict is that you absolutely need it. You absolutely need it. If you want colors like this, you just can't go wrong with it. Really, really beautiful. And yep, that is all I have to share with you today. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you found it helpful, please give me a like. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video. And as I always say, I hope to see you in the very next video. Take care and bye.